you also mentioned you work for WCW there. You won the tag team titles over there for 2 times, and you were the hardcore champion as well in WCW. How do you felt, capturing gold in one of the main companies in the world for the first time when you won the tag titles? I mean, you were a wrestler that was, you prove everyone in the world how good you were. Puerto Rico, Japan, Dominican Republic, US, everywhere. But finally, somebody, believing you to be the man holding the belt. How did you feel at that moment?
I think when I signed a contract for WCW, right? And you got to remember, I already had the experience wrestling in the big companies, right? So it wasn't like I just went there like just green, and no experience. So when I went there, I had a sense like I already wrestled in front of these kind of crowds. I was already established, but it was a chance at the big time. And I don't think it hit me that I was champion and walking down the aisle till a couple months later when it was one Thunder taping. I'm standing at the curtain and I'm saying, wow, I'm in WCW and I'm tag team champion. Like it didn't hit me until like that one moment, because I'm working hard, I'm grinding, I want to be being champion. It was like, wow, did this just happen? You know what I mean? And the champions in the WWE at the time was, the Generation X. So there we are with DX and the Mamalukes, the 2 top tag teams in the world. You think about that, people, that's pretty good company. And when you're compared in that light, that's pretty awesome. But then when I went on a singles run, I wrestled all the big names. Nobody could say, I was a good match. I was a good lucha. I did everything. I was right there at the top of these guys. When I won the hardcore title and I beat Terry Funk for the title, Terry Funk was very famous in Puerto Rico and had some of the great matches there. And he was a great hardcore champion. So when you beat the best, that's like beating Abdul the Butcher in his hometown in Puerto Rico. Because Abdullah had to be the most, him and Bruiser Brody, 1-2, as being the top hardcore wrestlers. Do you know what I mean? So when you beat Terry Funk, that's good company.
Yeah, I'll translate that to Spanish. En aquel momento dado el trabajo para WCW, estuvo un periodo de tiempo, ganó 2 veces los campeonatos en pareja, ganó el campeonato hardcore de igual manera. Y le pregunto cómo se sintió él cuando finalmente le dieron esa confianza de ganar un título en una empresa grande. Entonces, cuando él firma con WCW, él no estaba verde, él ya era un veterano, tenía experiencia, había luchado por todo el mundo, pero llega el momento dado en que le dan los títulos en pareja a los Mamalukes y él no reacciona hasta que va a salir por esa cortina, que ve todo el mundo en el público que tiene los títulos y dice como que, wow, yo tengo los campeonatos en pareja. WWF al otro lado, en medio de la guerra de los lunes por la noche, tenía DX y los Mamalukes estaban al otro lado con los títulos, o sea, que estaban al mismo nivel. Entonces, cuando él gana el campeonato hardcore, él no lo ganó de cualquier persona. Él dice, ya me enfrenté a todos los nombres grandes, di una buena lucha siempre, pero cuando gana el campeonato hardcore, él lo gana de manos de Terry Funk, una leyenda de la lucha libre hardcore, que es el equivalente a derrotar a Abdullah the Butcher o derrotar a Bruiser Brody, que es como que el top hardcore en Puerto Rico o en su hometown. O sea, gana el título de una de las leyendas más grandes en uno de los momentos más épicos que muchos de nosotros siempre vamos a recordar.